All right, guys, good morning. It is Monday. We are back home, chilling and relaxing. Just got done doing some cardio. So first things first, I just want to congratulate Derek on winning the first Pittsburgh Pro. Awesome show, awesome battle between me and him. We definitely put on a great show for everyone, and honestly, it couldn't have gone better. Obviously it's not the outcome, we wanted, but I presented probably my best package to date, and I'm extremely, extremely happy and grateful for that. Me and Kyle came in there and we just did the job. Our job was to bring our best, and that's what we did. And also congratulations to the Manions for putting on a fantastic show, a fantastic expo. It was ran to perfection. Everything was very organized. Everything was just perfect. So that is, Pittsburgh Pro is definitely going to become one of the best shows in the future. And I'm excited and extremely happy. And I was very happy to be a part of the first one as well. So as far as emotions, I think that's something I will talk about in a later video. But the big question is, what's next? What's Nick going to do? How's he going to handle this? It's Monday. We got the New York Pro. And I'm coming to the New York Pro. I'm coming to get my Olympia qualification. And I'm coming to be the first person to win 3 New York Pros and have 3 rings. So if you haven't already, make sure you come, get your tickets for the New York Pro, because the Mutant is now in it, and it is going to be another epic battle. Can't wait to see everyone there. New York Pro, East Coast, hometown, baby.
You hear it from the horse's mouth. If you go check my videos, in one of my videos, I did said that if Derek win Pittsburgh, that means Nick has to go to New York, because that's the only way he's going to qualify. So I really have a tremendous respect for this dude right now, because, with that sucker punch that he got in Pittsburgh, and he has to qualify. He has no choice but to go to New York and get his qualification. And everybody he competed against, those guys, and the top 4, they all qualified already. Don't forget, Martin Fitzwater won Prague last year. Bonark won Detroit. And Derek is qualified for life. He's former Mr. Olympia, so he has to get this qualification. And if you don't do, if you want to take time off, he don't want to do New York, that means he's not gonna have time to prepare himself, to qualify for Olympia by, taking time off. He's already in shape, and it makes a lot of sense that New York is next week, so he don't really have to stay in prep for too long. So if you do New York and win, so he can still have time to prep for Olympia, have a little wiggle room to, rest himself a little bit before, he start grinding again for Olympia. So I really feel for Nick. I think everybody understand what happened. Nobody is retarded or stupid. So I really, really wish him well. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. He said it in his mouth. With his mouth, he's going to do New York. And that's the biggest show he can do right now. So I know there's still a couple of shows, Chicago and all that. But, New York is also a big show that, when you win. And, it's a big show to win. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And we don't really have much to say about this. I don't want to talk about this comparison anymore, because it's everybody already know what it is. Everybody already know what happened. I think, rehashing the whole thing again, all over again, it's like scratching on a wound, so we all know that Nick is gonna bring it. I don't care who is in that lineup in New York with this, wounded Nick and angry Nick. I don't mean angry like angry, but angry in a way that what happened. Anybody will be angry, but you might not show it just for the politics of the game. We all understand that. At the end of the day, don't forget, bodybuilding is business first. When you understand it's business first, then you understand why some certain decision is being made, and you take your losses, and he take his loss gracefully. He's not a sore loser. There's some people that lose, they can't even say hi, they can't even say, wish their fellow competitor that win, congratulations and stuff like that. He took it as a G. He stood on the stage, everything was done. He didn't get mad, he didn't throw away his medal, he didn't stomp out of the stage like some people do. That's Hattie, so I'm really, really I like the way he took it like a G, and just keep quiet and let the people be the judge. When you're people's champ, sometimes it matters a lot because everybody knows that. So I'm not going to stretch this too much. And please, guys, for those of you that haven't subscribed to me, YouTube keep telling me that about 80% of you that watch my channel don't subscribe. Please, guys, the plan is to reach 1,000 subscribers before the year runs out. Without you guys, it's not gonna happen. It's just a fingertip, just in the fingertip. Just click it and turn on the notification button. So whenever I post, we get to have a conversation about what we feel like about the show. New York is coming next week, so we still have a lot of stuff to talk about. So, guys, myself, I'm on prep. So, guys, turn on that notification button, subscribe. And I'll keep you guys updated what is going on in the bodybuilding world. And, like I said, subscription is free. We don't have to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to pay for it. It's free. So just turn it on. And let's build our own little community here whereby we all have fun and that. So, yeah. I think Martin Fitzwater, it should shut it down for the year. He already qualified. There's no need doing New York, because I think anybody going to New York right now is just going to run into brick wall, and is going to run into the mute, and they're not going to survive it. So if I were any athlete right now planning to qualify, if the qualify is the main goal, I would skip New York. I wouldn't do it. If it's just to go there to compete, put yourself out there, get to check, cool, you can do it. But to get a qualification going to Olympia, if that is the goal, stay away. Because there ain't nobody beating this dude in New York. Because if it happened, that means it's going to be a problem. So everybody there, all athletes, stay away from New York. Breath is huge. I don't know, is Breath qualified for 2025? Did anybody know Brett did a show last year that they qualified, early qualification? I don't know. Brett is so big now. Brett and Martin Fitzwater, they're all like training partners and stuff like that. But Brett has really put up a significant amount of size on. Look at those legs. Brett is looking impressive. Really, really impressive. There's some dude that's really impressive we don't talk a lot about. I think this Pittsburgh take a lot out of us. Everybody just Pittsburgh. Finally is overweight and the fever is still on, but because of the controversial decision, I know for the next 1 week that is still going to be talked about, but I'm over it. Pittsburgh was a crazy show, but I'm so impressed with Breath. The size he's put on his legs, and he's just like his physique just take a 360. Look at that. Damn. Chest full, arm full, shoulders, legs, tiny waist. Another one. This man is also doing New York. So now I don't know, like if he does New York, do you think there's anybody that is coming to that show to beat him in New York? Because I think he's gonna do the same thing Derek just did. You know, win Pittsburgh and go win New York, then prep for Olympia, because that is gonna set his momentum for Olympia. Because winning New York and winning Pittsburgh put him in the red arrow for everybody. Because when you look at the guest posing, almost all the top classic guys were there. You know, he was the only guy that was competing. Mike was there. Ramon was there. Who was there? Urs was there, and Wesley was there. So these top Olympians were there. You know, I think those are the guys that's fighting for the vacant title. So for him to win Pittsburgh and win New York, that put him in a very competitive spot. So for me, I'm really looking at him to be the flag bearer for Classic, because in my opinion, I think he represents that more than any other dude in that division when it comes to personality, when it comes to likeness, when it comes to a lot of stuff. You know, I think he would be the perfect flag bearer for Classic Physique and what Classic Physique represent. I think his physique is really matched that. The way he flows, the way he carries himself, and I think is the perfect, because to be honest with you, that is the physique that is close to Bumstead. You might disagree with me, the difference is just the height, but the lines, the flows, everything is there. So yeah, because like I always say, Mike come across like a bodybuilder, you know, and when you look at it, for some reason all classic guys are getting big, and Mike is the one, you know, pushing that side right now. Okay, this is another dude that is doing New York. For some reason, Sask just keep picking the wrong show. First show he did, it went against Willem. That didn't go too well, because I think Sask is so good. I really want to see Sask qualify to make it to Olympia 2025. He went against William, he lost. Again, went to Germany in FIBO, ran into Andrew Jack. Now he's doing New York, and he's gonna run into who? The Mutes. He's gonna run into Nick, and not just under a dangerous, angry Nick. Come on, bro. I know he's doing California Pro. I think that is what you should do. Please, guys, follow me on Instagram. Please subscribe, share, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Peace. I love you. I'm out.